Hi guys, welcome back to Car Direct and MK Sportscars. Back in the workshop to talk about this. So those of you who don't follow us, we make an RX-5 car. This is a Mazda based Lotus 7 inspired car really that we manufacture using a single donor vehicle. What is that single donor vehicle? It's a MX-5 Mark II to Mark 2.5, so anything from 98 to 2005. This is one that's been completed. It's now finished. It's had its individual vehicle assessment, which is here in the UK. It's an IVA, as for short, and it's going to be going back to its owner this week, literally. But it's all fresh. I thought we'd talk you through the car a little bit and what it is and some of the bits that you need to do for IVA when you build the vehicles yourself at home, and talk through some of the donor parts and what the vehicle's about. So, the RX-5 is single donor, as I've said, MX-5 Mark II, that's 98 to 2005, up to the VVT engine included. And we supply it in kit form, and it comes in module kits, or it can come in a complete kit to you, whichever way you want to do it. You choose the way that you want to address the car and build it according to your budget or your time scale, I suppose, as well. So, this particular one, it's got a few different options and different specs, but we'll talk through the car. It's got what we call a cup nose cone on it. So it's a double split nose cone. It's got two apertures and a breather here, which is rather nice. We do a couple of other choices of nose cone, like a more classic style nose cone. All of the fronts CSR wings on our chassis, which here is our basically space frame chassis, independent front suspension on the front and rear with inboard rockers on the front. In a really nice gel coat finish. It's not paint, guys, this is gel coat. So we don't have to paint our vehicles. They come in as several different choices of colour for you. So no option about spraying them. If you want to spray it, you can, and we have done that. If you want to wrap it, you can. But it gives you an indication of what the finish is like straight out of the moulds. This had a nice orange stripe put onto it, and it's got what we call our track day roll cage. The track day roll cage doesn't have a bar here, across here, so access to get in and out of this is super easy to get in and out of the vehicle, which makes life a lot simpler, but also adds you that little bit of safety and protection on the track, or if you're on the road as well, just for side impact and some other, maybe flying obstacles coming at you. Now, what powers this bad boy of a beast is a little MX-5 engine, 1.8, normally aspirated. They make around, there's factory specs on them are about 140 horsepower, which in a lightweight car that's weighing in the region of 560, 570 kilos depending on spec, pretty lightweight. It's quite a bit of good power to weight ratio when you're talking 560 kilos and 140 horsepower. They can go up from there. You can map them with an aftermarket ECU and get up to about 180, or you can go turbocharger, which is normally the route you would take, turbocharging them. See anything from 215 up to 400, and it is that much. They will do 400 horsepower. These engines are really, really good, solid, reliable engines, make big power for not a lot of bucks really. So this one here, it's got a nice stainless steel manifold on it. You can use the donor one. This one's had a new one with our link system onto our exhaust system. Engine's been nicely gone through, detailed. Just, you know, this was about 100,000 mile engine, I think, something like that. That's, in fact, I can tell you how many miles this was one and done. It had done 85,000. Doesn't look like an 85,000 mile engine. I think you'd be quite happy to pull the hood or the bonnet, whichever way you want to call it, and pop this out and see people. And it's nothing you can't do at home. This is just a little bit of powder coat or paint and a little bit of, you know, detail into this. You could do these with, you literally use a needle, actually, like an injection needle, and put it into the paint and then fill up the holes, and you may give it a nice finish to it, a nice bit of detail. These come in the kits, things like the battery holder, the battery, the header tanks and the oil catch tanks all come in the kit. The hose kits can come in the kits as well. All the wishbones, all the uprights and wing stays. The uprights are from the Mazda itself, the donors, and the brakes we can use the stock brakes on the Mazda, or we use the donor component as well. As you move along the vehicle here, front and rear bodywork all nicely fitted. It's all moulded in, so it's nicely fit and finish on the bodywork. Then moving into the interior, we use a dashboard that we make, which is our dashboard, which then incorporates the Mazda clock straight out your donor vehicle. So big cost saving. We use the engine, the gearbox, the prop shaft and the differential front and rear uprights on the car, all four corners. You can use the brakes as well. Handbrake lever, gear lever and the steering column. Aftermarket, we supply these in the kits for you as well. The steering wheel with a collapsible boss that makes it compliant for UK registration and safety aspects, yeah, as well. The GRP seats we supply, and we can do different seat pad options in there for you as well, and a couple of different interior options. But this is a nice spec with a carbon vinyl padded tunnel top, gives a nice bit of comfort and a bit of detail for you as well. And all the standard binnacles, look, here we go. This is straight off the Mazda. All the donor stuff off the lights and indicators, all working, high beam, everything else. So it's all off of that. And if you wanted the wipers, a windscreen, they can be fitted, they can be retrofitted, no problem. And you'll get your wiper system already here. And then a standard horn that scares the bejesus out of everybody in the workshop. I love doing that. Even the cameraman nearly pooed his pants then. Moving on to the back. We'll talk about four corners, the wheels. These are our wheels in manufacturers, VR1s on AR1 tyres and Nankang. Really good tyres, certainly if you're doing track work, that Nankang tyre, really, really good. Once you get them up to temperature, we've done quite a bit of testing on these. They are extremely sticky, very, very good. And these are nice lightweight wheel to suits the characteristics of the cars and its handling. Moving on to the back, nice, simple light pack. LED, you've got your indicator, I'll show you them actually. Here we go, we just put it on, indicators left and right, and the side lights, all nice and simple. And then we go into there and we can do fog lights on everything that we do. Show you there, there's a fog light, nice bright LED fog light and a number plate light, all incorporated in our little 3D printed holder there. So it's a nice, clean, simple solution really to make it nice and clean on the back end without being too cluttered and not using the standard ugly round and big lights. We'd like to keep it clean, simple. Nice boot cover, finishes the back end nicely, and some safety things for IVA, which is to protect sharp edges, these what we call witches hats. Little covers for your seat harnesses there. And moving into the rear, what we got in the rear, this particular vehicle, the guys here at PMG, it's their car, Greg and his family who run this, and his work colleagues, really nice guys down in the south coast. Done a really cracking job with this, and it's a full Mazda differential, as you can see in here, the fuel pump from the Mazda, the two drive shafts, the rear uprights on it, and it's got standard Mazda brakes on it, which is more than sufficient for this vehicle, and handbrake cables from the Mazda as well. All fits into our custom fuel tank that we have manufactured as well, utilising a cost-effective solution using the Mazda fuel pump for you as well. So there's some bracketry in that we supply in the kit form for those as well. So really simple, really lightweight, and you can get these in various different, you can have an open differential, they do a torsion diff, they do Fuji diff, there's different gear ratios in the differential, depending on the donor vehicle, whether it's a sport model or a 10th anniversary model, there's quite a few selections on those. And there's a 5-speed or a 6-speed transmission or gearbox, as you say in the UK, that can connect into that. So quite a bit. These make for a great fun, driving, fast, quick handling, nimble type of car. And the one thing you want to be able to do is when you're in this type of vehicle is feel comfortable. The seats we do in this, we do a couple of different options. The GRP ones that you see here, lightweight, very lightweight, making a car. But the most important thing is when you get in here, I'm only 5'6". I'm not the tallest person about. I say 6'5", but yeah, normally 6'5". I just turned the video. But and you're sort of 6'3", 6'4". It's not a problem. We've had up to 6'8" in these cars, and the pedal box, the way we designed it with a billet aluminium pedal box in here, kind of might be difficult, but we've got a nice bias adjustable pedal box in here as well, which is really nice. And a nice moderated pedal. So when you're in the vehicle here, you've got a seat adjuster, you get a nice driving position, you're comfortable, you've got the car beneath you, it feels really comfortable. So yeah, the RX-5, does it suit and does it tick many boxes? Could you tour the world with this car? Yes, you could. This car will sit at 70 mile an hour and cruise all day like any production car. Really cracking bit of kit. We can set it into in your kit form, modular kit form, kit in a box. We can ship it all over the world. We can do different countries. We can do lots of things for you. But what you need to do is either come and see it at a factory, come and see us at one of the shows we've got coming up. Or if you can't do that and you're a bit of distance, hook us up, phone call, email, or we're happy to take a Zoom call with one of my sales team here at MK Sportscars. We could talk about the RX-5 range. These start from as little as, let's come over here. This is our demonstrator, just to show you. You can start home building for 11,995 plus that. That's where we start out with these in a full kit form. It's a lightweight, fun sports car that you can have fun on the road. You can do a fish and chip run down to the pub, or you can take it on track. You can do all of those things. And if you think it's not enough, if you think I need a bit more power, you stick the turbo on it. And if you're really crazy, you don't. We also do one with a Suzuki Hayabusa engine in it. So on that note goes, I'm going to tease you and say, like, share, subscribe. If you want to know more information about the RX-5 or anything in the MK Sportscars range, hook us up, phone call, email. Here at MK Sportscars, we'd love to hear from you soon. That's it, guys. I'm going to say peace